Welcome everybody to HLTV Channel 15. Tonight's broadcast, we're here in Saydel High School in West Des Moines for the Saydel Eagles taking on the #1 ranked Harlan Community High School. The man behind the mic, I'm Brian Martin. The man behind the camera is Jonathan North. We're looking forward to call a great game here tonight as Harlan comes in 3-1 and the Saydel Eagles come in 0-4. And Harlan has won the coin toss and will receive the kick here at Saydel. The tail of the tape between these two schools. This is the second meeting ever between these two. Harlan holds it 1-0 as they won last year 64-0. And with the nice wet rain that we have here, it looks to be probably problematic for the passing game. And Tegan Kasperbauer, he's off to a fire start this year with over 900 passing yards and 13 touchdowns. So look for him to be the issue for the Eagles. As the Eagles look to kick off, as you have Cade Sears and Aiden Hall back to receive the kick. We're about ready to get this game underway here in West Des Moines. A cool rainy night here.
Number 14, Cade Sears, number 6, Aiden Hall. Set kick for the Eagles.
We have a strong wind to the north. And the kick is up and away. It's a short kick, so it looks to be returnable. Aiden Hall takes it. He's got some room, and he's up the middle, and he is gone right away. The kick return for a touchdown, and Harlan lights up the board real quick. 6-0 as Aiden Hall takes that kick return, opening kick return for the touchdown. Untouched. That uniform is still clean on number 6, Aiden Hall, as he ran right up the middle against Saydel Eagles. And for the first time really early tonight, about 11 seconds into the game, Harlan's lining up the swinging gate for the extra point to put, and Stephen Linen looking to put up Harlan up 7-0 here already in the first quarter. And the swinging gate formation comes in for Harlan as Stephen Linen looks to put one more up on the board for Harlan. High snap, the kick is up, and it is good from Stephen Linen. So Harlan, 11 seconds in, opening kickoff return. They're up 7-0 on the Eagles. As Stephen Linen looks to kick off this to the Eagles here. Wind at Harlan's back, so this should be a deep kick for the Cyclones.
Set your kick for the Cyclones.
Back to receive for the Eagles is number 4, number 22 for the Saydel Eagles, as Stephen Linen looks to pin them on their own 20 with a touchback here. And with wind at their back, it's a strong possibility as he's only missed 2 touchbacks all season. And it looks like this is going to be another one right out the back of the end zone. And the Eagles take over on their own 20 here to start their drive. 11 seconds in the game, down 7. The Eagles have their work cut out for them as this Harlan defense, especially the defensive line, they will be after them real quick.
First and 10 on their own 20.
As they're in the shotgun, the Eagles have a single back formation. Got 2 off to the far side here, 1 off to the near side to send a man in motion, and we got an offsides for the Eagles as the receiver decided to run the route way before the play started. That's going to cost them 5 yards. So 1st and 15 for the Eagles. Not the way they want to start this offensive drive. So no play off on that one. Already down 5 yards in the total offense for the Eagles as they get to the line again. Same formation. And they take snap, high snap, and he is swallowed up immediately You have Sam Bladoff on that one with the 45 of Zane Bendorf, and Harlan gets him before that play even started. 2nd and 18, ball on the 12 for the Saydel Eagles, as this offense
Brings up 2nd and 18.
has not been very efficient all year, only scoring 8 points all year long
Tackled by number 87.
for this
Sam Black.
Eagles offense, and Harlan's defense is going to make it hard on them this week. As we're out in the shotgun here for the Eagles, 2 receivers down here to the near side, 1 off to the far. And they're just going to give it off to the running back here, and he's going to get met at about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 20 for the Eagles. Ball on the 10-yard line. And the Eagles got to find something, or else they'll be punting from their own end zone with this win that they're heading into. It's not going to be a very long punt. Eagles coming out of the formation. They have 2 off to the far side, 2 down here to the near side. He's in the shotgun. And it looks like Harlan's bringing some pressure here as the linebackers are keeping up. Hits one off to the flat there, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 2, and they're going to give him 3 on that nice pass play. So 4th and 17 for the Eagles, as I'm sure the punting unit is on its way out to the field. Bradley Curran back to receive the punt here around the 43, as the Eagles look to punt out of their end zone, as Curran and Sears now back to return the punt for the Cyclones. And the last time they returned a kick, they took it to the house. Are we looking the same here? They creep up to the 40 with this wind. We got a kick is up, and it's blocked. And it is out of bounds at the 15. So Harlan's offense takes over on the 15. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. In great field position for their first official offensive drive. And Tegan Kasper-Bauer in the Cyclone offense take the field. Up 7-0 with 9:38 left in the first quarter. As they looks like Tegan Kasper-Bauer is going to be in a single back formation here out of the shotgun. You have 2 off to the far side, 2 down to their near side. Aiden Hall lined up off to the far side here, as they're getting a dry ball here. Tegan Kasper-Bauer takes it out of the shotgun. He's looking to the far side, puts it up, and you got Aiden Hall. And that's going to be complete for a 6-yard gain for the Cyclones. So first play of the game, first pass, get Aiden Hall off to the flat.
Picks up 6 yards.
So 2nd and 3 for the Cyclones, ball on the 9.
2nd and 3 on the 9.
As they come out of the huddle, looks like we got the I formation here. Aiden Hall in the backfield, Tegan Kasper under center. And they're going to give it to Aiden Hall right up the middle, and he is untouched and in for the touchdown. Harlan up 13-0 as Aiden Hall again finds the end zone here in the first quarter. 8:52 left. Harlan lights up the scoreboard one more time. 13-0 Harlan Community. 2 plays, 15 yards. Aiden Hall rushes it in for 9 yards out. Puts Harlan up 13-0. And that offensive line pushed that defensive line all over the place on that play. And by the time he met that defensive line, it was about the 5-yard line. And the kick is up, and it is good from Steven Linen. And Harlan is up 14-0 here with 8:52 left in the first quarter. And Harlan looks like they picked up right where they left off against Glenwood, as they are lighting the scoreboard up at will here very early in the first quarter. Stephen Hall looks to kick off again with that win at their back. This one's looking to be in the back of the end zone. It's number 4 and 22 back for the Eagles to return the kick, as the kick is away, and it's looking like it's going to be out of the end zone again. Eagles offense starts on their own 20, as Harlan and Steven Lynham pins him back.
Kick travels the end zone.
And this defense looks to put the pressure on him one more time as the Eagles offense takes the field. Unfortunately, did not go anywhere but backwards on their first offensive drive. And Harlan's defense looks to do the same again. The Eagles come out of the huddle. They get to the line, looking like they're out of the shotgun here. You have two receivers off to the far side here, to the near. You have one man split back, looks like he might be going in motion. And he is going to be swallowed up in the backfield. That looks like it was going to be a quarterback keeper. He was met real quick by number 10 for the Cyclones. And it is 2nd and 17, ball on the 13 for the Cyclones, as the Eagles offensive line had no chance against the Harlan defensive line on that play, as the quarterback keeper went nowhere. And they're out of the shotgun again. Harlan's creeping up, they're bringing the pressure again, and they're gonna throw a flag on that play. And they're gonna say false start on the offense, so that's gonna put them back 5 more yards. 2nd and 22, ball in the 8 for the Saydel Eagles, as I think Harlan's defense creeping up made them jump a little early here. As the Eagles come out of the snap, they get to the ball in shotgun formation again. 2 receivers off to both sides here. And Harlan again looking like they're bringing the pressure. And they are. And they will get to him. And he's going to have to throw it away. And he takes a hit in the end zone to save the safety. As it is 3rd and 22 now, ball in the 8. But he was on the run from 3 Harlan jerseys looking to get him in the end zone. Had to throw that one off to the flat.
Flip down for the Eagles.
So 3rd and 22, ball in the 8, 7:47 left to go in the first quarter here. As the Eagles offense has gone nowhere but backwards, and Harlan's defense again bringing the pressure. And they're gonna go right after him again, ball up in the air, and it is almost interception, but completed. But not enough for the first down.
Number 6, Cole Keller.
As number 6 on the reception there for the Eagles, as it's 4th and 18 now, ball on the 12. And the punting unit for the Eagles come back out on the field. Kerr and Cade Sears back at around the 40 to return this punt. With the Eagles going into the headwind here, this is not going to be a very far punt. As the punt is up and it is very short. And the Eagles are actually going to down it on their own 29-yard line. And Harlan again starts in great field position. Ball on the Eagles' 29-yard line for the Harlan's second offensive drive here. 7:03 left in the first quarter.
Brings up first down for the Cyclones on the Eagle 24.
So Tegan Kasperbauer and the Harlan Community Cyclones take over on the 29 as Aiden Hall and 3 wide receivers off to the far side. Sears down here to the near side. Kasperbauer takes it out of the shotgun, and he's looking to his far side, and he's got a man in the end zone just out of reach for Jacob Birch, as he was a fingertip away for 6 points on that one.
Kasperbauer pass intended for number 5, Jacob.
Kasperbauer has all day to throw back there, as Harlan's offensive line is giving him all the time in the world to throw the ball there, as he was able to plant his feet and deliver that pass beautifully, but just out of reach for Jacob Birch. As Harlan's offense takes the line again. He's out of the shotgun here. Send a man in motion, and it's going to be a pitch to Eggers here, and he's going to get to about 8 yards on that one, as it's going to be about 3rd and 2 for the Cyclones, as Brandon Eggers caught a little touch pass there and took 8 out to the far side. And Harlan's looking at a third, and they're going to say 3 on the 17. As they come out of the snap, Aiden Hall off to the far side there. As he has 2 split back formation here, and Casper Bauer's looking. He's looking into the end zone, and it's caught by Gage Sears for a touchdown. And Harlan lights it up again, 20-0 here for the Harlan Community Cyclones over Saydel Eagles. As Casper Bauer put that in double coverage, and Sears was able to beat both of them in the middle of the end zone, 4-6. With 6:16 left to go, Harlan lit up the scoreboard on all 3 times they've touched the ball here in the swinging gate formation for Stephen Linen, as he's looking to put them up 21-0 here in the first quarter. This kick is up, and it is good for the Cyclones. As 6:16 left in the first quarter, Harlan Community 21, Saydel Eagles nothing. And Stephen Linen looks to put the Saydel Eagles back on their 20-yard line again for another offensive drive. With this win to their backs, it's going to be a possibility that we're going to see that one more time. Here in a cold, windy night here in West Des Moines, Saydel Eagles, both teams traveled pretty well here, all in coats and blankets, out here to watch both schools go at it. And unfortunately not the opening Saydel wanted here in the first quarter, down 21-0. And the kick is up, and it is a booming kick here in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Saydel Eagles take over on their own 20 as this offense needs to get something going forward instead of backwards here. Harlan Community's defense will oppose more on Harlan this time. And the Eagles come out of the snap back in the shotgun formation. It's been the same formation all night. Harlan not even bringing any, doesn't even have a secondary. They're going to bring everybody here on this one. It's a low snap off to the side, and it's intercepted from Harlan, and that's, I do believe that's Brad Curran, and he's going to take it for 6. And that is another touchdown for Harlan Community as he takes a pick 6, a 20-yard pick 6 return for Bradley Curran. And the Cyclones put 6 more up on the board, 27-0 Harlan Community over Saydel Eagles with 6:07 left in the first quarter. And Harlan has opened this game wide open here in the first quarter. Stephen Linen looks to put them up 28-0 here in the first quarter. So they're going to get him a drive football here in the swinging gate formation for the Cyclones in motion. Stephen Lina looks to put one more up on the board for the Cyclones. So with this misty weather, it hasn't stopped Harlan's offense, and now their defense making big plays. This kick is up, and it is good from Stephen Linen as Harlan is up 28-0 very early in the first quarter. As Stephen Linen looks to kick back to this offense, who turned the ball over on their last offensive drive. As number 4 and 22 back to receive this kick, as Stephen Linen looks to pin it out of the back of the end zone. As the kick is away, and it looks like it's going to be non-returnable again. And the Eagles take over on their 20. For this offense, they need to get something going here. The last offensive drive, they're not afraid to throw it. Unfortunately, Harlan stepped in front of the last pass, took it for 6. And the Eagles look to hopefully write a new chapter here in this book, as this offense has not been able to do anything with the pressure Harlan's been bringing. As we got, looks like a split back formation here for the Eagles, as he's back in the shotgun. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 off to the far. And Harlan again, their linebackers creeping up. They look like they're going to bring it again. And he is met way in the backfield again, as Harlan's defense smothered him pretty quick. And now it is 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. Ball on the 16-yard line. As Harlan's defense, the minute they say snap, they're driving that offensive line about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And Harlan oversized for the Saydel Eagle offensive line here. As they line up again, they're out of the shotgun split back formation. And they're going to give it to the running back, and he's going to get maybe to the line of scrimmage here. As they're saying a fumble, and Harlan's going to recover the fumble. And Harlan takes over on the 15-yard line. As the last two drives now for the Saydel Eagles, they've given it up deep in their red zone here. And Harlan's offensive line takes over with 5:53 left in the first quarter. Ball on the 14. And Harlan looking to bust this one wide open here if they score again. Kern in the backfield, Aiden Hall off to the far side. Teakin Kasperbauer in the I formation under center. As they're going to give it to William Kinkle right up the middle. And he's going to carry 2 Eagles to the 5 before he's brought down. Great run by William Kinkle. And the Cyclones take it to the 5. As the Eagles subbing players out here is Harlan back in the I formation. Kasperbauer under center. As we got a flag on the play. So the refs stopped the play. As we will be right back, you're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa. Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. So you're watching Harlan Community versus the Saydel Eagles. Harlan leads 28-0 here with 5:21 left in the first quarter. And Harlan takes the field with 2nd and 1, ball on the 5. And they're going to give it to William Kinkle again, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Harlan Community Cyclones. As William Kinkle carried about 4 defensive linemen to that end zone. And Harlan lights up the board once more time again, 34-0. Here with a little bit over 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. As we are looking at possible bench starters here, possibly as early as the second quarter, as Harlan's offense is running all over this team. As Stephen Lyon looks to put them up 35-0. And the kick is up, and it is good from Stephen Linen. Harlan Community 35, Saydel Eagles 0. 5:08 left in the quarter. As number 4 and 22 look to receive the kick from Stephen Linen. Stephen Linen looks to put it in the back of the end zone. And the kick is away, and it is a booming kick, and he puts it through the uprights. As that is a touchback for the Cyclones, and the Eagles take over on their 20. With this win, Stephen Lyon is able to put it way past the uprights here. And the Eagles take over on the 20 as this offense has had trouble moving the ball against this defensive line. Hopefully this offense gets something going, maybe put some points on the board, move the chains a little bit. As they come out of the snap here. As he is in the shotgun, you have two receivers down here to the near side, split back formation. And Harlan's bringing it again, and they're going to get to him about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. As Harlan's linebackers jumped the gun on that one, got through the offensive line, and met the running back about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 3, or second and 13, ball in the 17 for the Eagles. So Eagles out in the shotgun formation, two receivers off to both sides. And Harlan again bringing the pressure, and Harlan's actually going to jump off sides. So they're going to give the Eagles 5 yards on that one, as Harlan got a little antsy on that play. So second and about 8 for the Eagles. Ball in the 22. This is the Eagles' first positive yards of the game, and it come off a penalty from the Cyclones as they are back in the shotgun. Harlan again bringing that pressure. Linebackers are creeping up, and he just throws it off to the flat here. Nice little slant. That is caught by the number 12 on the Eagles, as he was able to gain about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, as that was Jonah Peak on the reception there for the Eagles. The Eagles moving the ball on this drive. 3rd and 2, ball on the 28-yard line for the Eagles. 3:20 left in the first quarter. Harlan up 35-0. As again, it looks like the linebackers are going to try to go home as they do a little sweep play there, and that didn't go anywhere again. Loss of 2 yards on that play, as number 21, Garrett Osman, was the first man on that one, along with Matthew Sorfenden for the Cyclones. As the Eagles look to punt, a high snap, and I do believe that one was tipped by the Cyclones, but it's out of bounds. Out on the Eagles' own 39-yard line, as Cyclones again start a drive. Have not started an offensive drive outside the Eagles' territory all night, but with this wind, it's hard to punt the ball into the headwind. Tegan Kasperbauer and the Cyclones take over on the 39, 1st and 10. First and 10, ball on the 39 for the Cyclones. Tegan Kasperbauer under center. Curran and William Kinkle in the backfield. And they're going to give it to Curran. He's going to go off to the far side there. And he's got enough for the first down and more. And he is pushed out of bounds about the 13-yard line. So the first carry for Curran. And he takes it down to the 13-yard line of the Eagles. Great first play for the Cyclones, and they're already in red zone territory for this drive. So 1st and 10, ball on the 13 for the Cyclones. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, up 35-0 on the Saydel Eagles. Tegan Kasperbauer in the shotgun. Aiden Hall lined up on the outside. Two down here to the near side, and he's looking to his near side, and he's going to get Brandon Eggers for the touchdown, as Harlan Community puts on 6 more here in the first quarter, as Brendan Eggers beat his man off on an out route, caught it here in the 2-yard line, walked into the end zone, And Harlan puts 6 more up on the board, 41-0, with a minute 26 left in the first quarter. And Stephen Lyon looks to put him up 42-0 with this PAT, and the kick is up, and it is good. And the Cyclones are up 42-0 here in the first quarter against Saydel Eagles. Possible touchback for the Cyclones as Stephen Linen kicks it away, and it is back at the end zone again. So the Eagles offense starts on the 20. Stephen Linen perfect on touchbacks tonight. And this Eagles offense showed good signs of moving the ball on their last drive. Hopefully they can get something going on this offensive drive. The Cyclone defense has been seemed to be too much for them as we're getting different numbers out here for the Cyclones as their bench players coming out to play some here in the first quarter. And Harlan's defense is showing coverage for the first time tonight. As he goes back in the shotgun again, high snap, he's going to give it to the running back, and he's going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe 1 yard loss. As it is 2nd and 10, ball in the 20 for the Eagles. So Eagles look to be out of the shotgun, 2 receivers off to the far side, one to the near. And he gets the snap and he's looking to his far side. He puts the ball up in the air, and that is going to be an interception by the Cyclones, as Harlan will take over deep in the Eagles territory again as they put the ball up. Both defender and receiver had to come up for the ball, and Spencer Fink for the Cyclones comes up with the interception. And the Eagles turn the ball over for the 3rd time tonight.
That's in the first quarter.
And that is the end of the first quarter here at Saydel, West Des Moines. You have Harlan up 42-0 over the Eagles. You are watching HLTV Channel 15. Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15 here in West Des Moines for the Saydel Eagles Harlan Community High School football game. Beginning of the second quarter, this continuous clock has started for the Cyclones as they're up 42-0 here in the second quarter. The Saydel Eagles, as Harlan gives it up, and that is Noah Schmidt off to the far side there, and he's going to get about 7 yards. About 6 yards, they're going to mark him. So 2nd and 4 for the Harlan Community Cyclones. Harlan takes the line. Will Arkfeld in the second quarter as Harlan's starters are done for the night after the first quarter, and they give it back to Noah Schmidt. And he is going to chuck somebody all the way down to about the 25-yard line.
Noah Schmidt's the ball carrier.
And he comes up ginger on that leg as it looked like it got rolled up on.
8-8. Brought down by Jonah Peak.
As we got new numbers in for the Harlan offensive line and quarterback, Will Arkfeld in. As the Cyclones get to the line here. Will Arkfeld under center. You have this off to the single I formation. They're going to pitch it out to Spencer Fink, and he's out onto the outside, cuts it back. He's got enough for the first down and a little bit more.
37, Lucas Francis, the ball carrier.
excuse me, that was Lucas Francis on the carry there for the Cyclones as he gets it down to the 9-yard line. That's enough to move the chains for the Cyclones. The Cyclones offense in the red zone again on the Saydel Eagles.
Stabilizing the clear, brings up first and goal on the 9.
Cyclones look to be in the I formation here. Arkfeld under center. As they're going to give it back to, looks like Noah Schmidt on that one. He's going to get almost to the end zone. He's going to be 2 yards short for the Cyclones. And we got an injured Eagle on the field as it is 42-0 here at Saydel as we will take a break. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15 here at Saydel High School as Harlan Community versus the Saydel Eagles, as the injured player has been able to walk off the field, so that is a good sign as they will resume play here. Just over 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Harlan up 42-0 on the Saydel Eagles here on a rainy, windy night here in West Des Moines. As Will Arkfeld in for the Cyclones as he's under center, and he's going to give it to Noah Schmidt, and Noah Schmidt is going to be, as he is waiting for the call here, as they're going to mark him down at the 1 as he did not get in. So 3rd and 1, ball on the 1 for the Cyclones. Third and 1, ball on the 1-yard line for the Cyclones as they are in the power I formation. Will Arkfeld under center, Noah Schmidt in the backfield, and he's going to keep it himself. Quarterback keeper, Harlan puts it up on the board, 48-0. Will Arkfeld, quarterback keeper, 1 yard out. Harlan puts 6 more up on the board as it is 48-0 here in the second quarter. Harlan Community Cyclones all over the Saydel Eagles. Stephen Linen and the Cyclones look to put it up 49-0 here with this extra point. Kick is up and it is good. Stephen Linen doesn't seem to be bothered by that headwind at all. Harlan's up now, 49-0, with 8:07 left in the half. And Saydel's offense will take over after this kickoff for the first time with the wind to their back. Let's see if this offense can do anything through the air with this wind. Back to receive for the Eagles, number 4, number 22. And the kick is away, and it looks to be returnable as he is out to the 20, past the 20. And he's going to get to the 27-yard line as this Eagles crowd goes crazy on that one. Isaac McClure on the return on that one for the Eagles. And 1st and 10, ball on the 28. Their first starting drive past the 20 for the Eagles. And for this offense, with the win at their back, they should be able to pass the ball. As Harlan Community's defense looks to be in coverage, as they're not bringing the linebackers like they had before. As one's creeping up, actually. Harlan's going to get to him back to the line of scrimmage there. As McClure was on the carry on that one, but Harlan was able to bust through the offensive line and get to him before he get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Eagles as they're going to give him 1 yard on that carry. The Eagles come out of the shotgun. You have 2 receivers here to the near side. They're going to pitch it out to McClure. And he's got a little bit of a hole there. He's going to get some positive yards before he's pushed back. He's going to get a 5-yard run there for the Eagles. As McClure has kind of come to life here in the second quarter, moving the ball for the Eagles. As Ben Alberty is the one on the stop there for the Cyclones. Again, here in the second quarter, you're seeing a lot of different numbers for the Cyclones, as it seems like their starters already are resting after 1 quarter of play here. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper here to the near side, and Harlan's going to be able to slow him down and get to him. I think that's going to be a 1-yard gain for the Eagles. So Ben Alberty again on that stop for the Cyclones, as it is 4th and 3 for the Eagles. So decision time for the Eagles. Are they leaving the offense, or are they going to kick the ball? They're actually going to take a timeout for the Eagles. 5:16 left in the first half. Harlan up 49-0. You're watching HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. 5:16 left in the first half. Harlan up 49-0 on the Saydel Eagles, as it is 4th and 3 for the Eagles, as the Eagles offense stays on the field as they are going for it on 4th down. And we got a quarterback keeper here, and he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down, as Harlan's defense was able to stop that as he cut back, looking for something. Unfortunately, comes up short, and Harlan's offense will take over on the 38-yard line. As Will Arkfeld and the Harlan offense takes over in the I formation, and he's looking to his far side, and he's got a ball in the air and in and out of the hands of Landsman there, and that would have been 6 if he would have been able to hang on to that one. So Landon Kaufman on the target there. Unfortunately, the ball must have been too slick or something, wasn't able to carry it, and the Eagles escaped another 6 from the Cyclones, as Harlan, it is 2nd and 10, ball in the 36 for the Cyclones here. Harlan back in the I formation again, as they're going to give it to Noah Schmidt. He's going to go way up the middle, gets upended after a 9-yard run. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, ball in the 28-yard line, I believe, for the Cyclones. As Noah Schmidt went to truck stick him and ended up going up over. So Will Arkfeld and the Cyclone offense takes over as they are in the I formation. Arkfeld under center, and they're going to put the ball on the ground. Harlan was able to jump on that one and keep it. As it is 4th and 4, ball on the 30-yard line for the Cyclones. And it looks like Will Arkfeld's coming back out on the field. Harlan's going for it on 4th and 4, up 49-0. With this headwind, I don't think kicking a field goal would have been smart. So Will Arkfeld in this offense under center again in the I formation. And they're going to pitch it out to number 37, and he's going to bounce it, and he's going to be in for the end zone. That's a Harlan touchdown. And Lucas Francis on a 30-yard carry on 4th and 4, and Harlan puts 6 more up on the board, 55-0 here in the second quarter. 2:10 left to play in the half. And like Rod Novotny used to say, folks, the cow's out of the barn here in Saydel in West Des Moines, as Harlan is scoring at will. So Stephen Landsman looks to put him up 56-0 with this extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good, as Harlan is scoring at will, as it is 56-0 over the Saydel Eagles with 2:10 left in the first half. As Harlan lines up to kick it off here, as McClure deep for the Eagles, as he had a nice return the last time they kicked it off to him. Stephen Lyman looks to try to give him a touchback here. Kick is up, and it is away, and McClure is going to take this about the 2-yard line for the Eagles. Oof! And he's going to run over a Cyclone, and he's going to get it out to about the 35, as he ran over number 4 on the Cyclones. Absolutely truck sticked him on that one. That one caught me off guard there. And the Eagles take the field. Continuous clock going. Minute 45 left in the first half. Eagles offense starting on the 35-yard line. Best starting position of the night for this offense. And we're back in the shotgun for the Eagles, as they have 2 receivers off to the far side here, one to the near. And they're just going to give it to McClure. And McClure is going to get about 2, and he's going to get it driven back.
Picks up 3 yards.
2nd and 7, as they're going to give him 3 on that play. 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Just under a minute left in the first half. And for the Eagles, they might just want to put this one on the ground and go into halftime with what they have. As they are out of the shotgun, he's going to quarterback keep it here to the near side. And he is going to be down to about the 30-yard line for the Eagles. Nice little quarterback keeper for the Eagles. And it's the first time the Eagles have been in the Harlan territory all night. But what a beautiful quarterback read option there. And he had Harlan's defense fooled, as he was able to get to the near side here and broke it off forward. Nice play. Unfortunately, now there is a flag on the play. And with the Eagles walking back to the line, and they are going to say holding on the Eagles. So a beautiful read option that went for a big gain results in a 5-yard penalty. So instead of 1st and 10, it is 2nd and 10 for the 2nd and about 15 for the 3rd and 14 for the Eagles. Ball on the 30-yard line. As they're back in the shotgun again. As he's looking to put it up in the air, and he puts it up And that is intercepted by the Cyclones. And they're going to get him down to about the 48, but interception by the Cyclones. As they put the ball up with seconds left in the first quarter, Harlan's going to intercept it. And that is it for the first half, as Harlan is up 56-0 over the Eagles. Harlan goes in with a big lead, and the Eagles, they need to go back to the drawing board, try to come out with something better in the second half, as Harlan leads 56-0 over the Saydel Eagles. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. Beginning of the second half here, as Harlan is up 56-0 on the Saydel Eagles. As Steven Leinen looks to kick off to the Eagles to start the third quarter.
Deep for the Eagles, number 6, Colton Keller, number 22, Isaac McClure.
That's number 22 for the Eagles, Isaac McClure, back to receive this kick. And Harlan will have the win to their back to start the third quarter. And the kick is away. And that is out the back of the end zone. So the Eagles will take over on the 20 as Steven Leinen, perfect when he has the win to his back on touchbacks.
Saydel will begin the second half, first and 10 on their own 20.
Start of the third quarter, it is still raining, still windy, still cold here at Saydel High School. And they take over on their 20. Harlan's defense takes the field for the first time in this half. So here in the second half, you're going to see some different numbers playing for Harlan as their starters have taken a seat for the rest of the game. Up 56-0. And Saydel takes a high snap, and he's going to have a quarterback keeper. Get about 1 yard gain on the quarterback keeper there. Second and 9 for the Eagles. Yes, Olin for the Eagles was the quarterback on that one, keeping it after a high snap, kind of blew up the play before it could get started. So second and 9, ball to 21 for the Eagles. They are out of the shotgun, and he's going to be a quarterback keeper again, and he is going to be met at the line, maybe about a 1 yard gain. We have a flag on the play coming in late. It's 3rd and 8, depending on the flag. And it's going to be on the Cyclones. So positive yards for the Eagles here early in the third quarter, coming in from a penalty. As that's going to give them a new set of downs here. 15-yard penalty on the Cyclones as the Eagles now take over on the 37. 10:27 left in the third quarter. As Harlan is up 56-0. The Eagles in the shotgun, 2 receivers down here to the near side, 1 off to the far. They're take the snap. Harlan's bringing the pressure, and it's going to be McClure on the carry, and he's going to get almost to the first down for the Eagles. 2nd and 9 for McClure on that little draw play there as the Eagles. And they're going to give him the first down off that spot. So first down for the Eagles. 1st and 10, ball on the 47 as McClure for the Eagles has kind of been a menace out of the backfield here in the second quarter and third quarter now. As the Eagles in this shotgun, they're going to be a rollout here to the far side. He puts it up in the air, and there's flags all over that one as Harlan's passing. It's going to be pass interference on the Cyclones. As number 13 for the Cyclones got all turned around there and just kind of hugged the wide receiver. And
Trevor Good incomplete, but there's a flag on the field.
Unfortunately, Spencer Fink for the Cyclones kind of gave the wide receiver a bear hug there. And that's going to result in a first down. And in Cyclone territory as the Eagles go. So on this drive, the Cyclone defense has committed 2 costly penalties that has resulted in both 15-yard penalties for the Cyclones. And the Eagles now in Cyclone territory. As they are in the shotgun again. As they look to fake to McClure and a quarterback keeper, and he is not going to go anywhere. Unfortunately, about a 4-yard loss for Olin.
And on the keeper, loss of about 6.
As Cyclones defense kind of get a little bit of revenge there.
2nd down for the Eagles.
2nd and 17, ball on the 44 for the Eagles. After that penalty, we thought the Eagles were probably going to move something. Unfortunately, Harlan's defense snuffed that play out. So in the shotgun here, McClure in the backfield, they're going to give it to number 35, and he is going to be back to the line of scrimmage for the Eagles. So 3rd and 17, ball on the 44 for the Eagles. Just over 8 minutes left in the third. 3rd and 17 here, ball on the 44. Olin and McClure in the shotgun formation for the Eagles. They send a man in motion. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to pitch it out to McClure there. And he's going to get almost back to the original line of scrimmage for the Eagles. And it's going to sit up 4th and about 13 for the Eagles. And it looks like this offense is staying on the field. Down 56-0. What's it going to hurt here? And they look to be in the shotgun again. They send 2 off to the far side. Split back there. A high snap. He's looking to the near side here to number 12. And that's going to be incomplete. And it's turnover on downs for the Eagles. And Harlan will take over on their own 44. 1st and 10, ball on the 40 for the Cyclones as Will Arkfeld and this offensive line. As they're going to give it to Noah Schmidt right up the middle. And he's got about 12 yards on that carry from Noah Schmidt.
Carries for Harlan. 11 yards, good for the Cyclone first down.
That's Weston Rise for the Cyclones in as quarterback instead of Will Arkfeld. So more players coming in for the Cyclones, get some playing time here. That's Weston under center. You have Harlan in the I formation. And they're going to give it to Noah Schmidt again, and he's going to be off to the far side. And he's going to bowl over a defender there, and he's going to be about 13 yards on that carry. Move the chains for the Cyclones, says that's another Harlan first down. So just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Harlan moving the ball again, up 56-0 on the Eagles. As they get to the line here, Weston Reese under center. And that played a little confusion there, and Weston's just going to throw it out of bounds. So 2nd and 10 for the Cyclones, as kind of a little confusion out of the huddle. Not sure where they were going with that one, but Weston did the smart decision and threw it out of the bounds. So 2nd and 10 for the Cyclones. Ball in the 38. As they go in the I formation again. As they give it to Noah Schmidt again. And he gets a nice little burst of speed there. And he gets about 7 yards on that carry. That is 3rd down and about 5 for the Cyclones. As they Weston Reese in the shotgun here on 3rd and 5. He's looking in the middle of the field there. And that is enough possibly for a Cyclone first down. As Harlan takes the line. 1st and 10, ball in the 28. Arkville under center. And they put the ball on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Eagles. First time tonight, Harlan's going to turn the ball over. And the Eagles defense gives this team some life here, as continuous clock is still running here in the third quarter, down 56-0. Could that be a spark that they need to put something up on the board, or a positive gain on this drive? As the Eagles come out in a shotgun formation, 2 receivers off to the far, 1 to the near side. And they're going to pitch it to McClure. And he has no running room, pulls over a Cyclone defender. He's going to get about, they're going to give him 7 yards on that. So about 2nd and 5. They don't have the spot right on the field. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Just over a minute left in the third quarter. And again, a misread on the formation, and they are lit up. Olin, the quarterback, gets upended off to the far side there on a keeper. And that was Quinn Kesters for the Cyclones on that big hit off to the far side there.
Tackled by number 15, Quinn Kesters.
As the Eagles take to the line again, 3rd and 3. In the shotgun, you have two in the backfield, and they're going to give it to the fullback. And he's going to be slowed down, but short of the line of scrimmage there. As Harlan's defensive line swallows him up again, about 1 yard short of the offensive line, or of the.
3-yard gain, good for the Eagle first down.
And they're going to give him the first down here for the Eagles. I thought he was a yard short. And they're going to give him a new set of downs. And that is the end of the third quarter. As Harlan Community 56, the Eagles nothing. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keist Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Family, Service, Community, SCSB.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Google 105.3 FM, Tano-D in Harlan, Iowa.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. Harlan up 56-0 on the Saydel Eagles. Start of the fourth quarter here.
Thanks to all the Saydel athletic boosters.
And they are out of the shotgun here. Looking to the near side here on a run. And he's going to get enough for the first down and more, as the read option kind of caught Harlan off guard there.
Gain of about 15. Good for the Eagle first down.
So first and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the 48, as they are in Harlan territory. Have a great run here. And they are back in the shotgun. Two wide receivers off to the far side. They're going to send one in motion here. And they're going to give it to McClure right up the middle there. And that is enough for about 7 on that carry for McClure.
6-yard gain brought down by number 26, Bryce Van Bella.
Second and 4, ball on the 42. Saydel in the shotgun formation again. Two receivers here to the near side. Looking probably for a run here to the near side. They're going to give a fullback. And Mason Schultz meets him at the line. Good hit from Mason Schultz there, as he stops him at the line there.
Third down.
And the Cyclones line up in the defense. You got some coverage there. They're going to send another man in motion. They're going to test that left side again. And McClure off to the far side now. And he's got some running room. And he's still going. And he's looking towards that end zone down in Harlan red zone. Good run for McClure. And this Eagle offense getting something going here in the fourth quarter.
First down for the Eagles on the Cyclone 20.
Eagles in the shotgun, 2 in the backfield, as they're going to quarterback keeper as he looked to bounce to the outside. Now he's going to the near side here, and he's going to be dragged about to the 7-yard line. The Eagles offense is moving.
A.J. Harlan, the keeper, picks up 11 yards. Stop by number 26, Bryce Van Bella. First and goal from the 8.
So first and 8, ball on the 8 for the Eagles, as they look to be end zone bound for the second time this year. As they give it up to McClure, and he goes right up the middle, and he's going to be positive gain there all the way to about the 4-yard line. So a 4-yard gain from Kluwer. And the Eagles are sniffing that end zone here late in the fourth quarter. Just over 8 minutes left. Still trailing Cyclones 56-0. But this Eagles offense is on the move here in this quarter. As they are back in the shotgun again, looking like a I formation again. They gave it to McClure and he puts it on the ground. And unfortunately, get back to the line of scrimmage as he put it on the ground, was able to recover. But Harlan, about 4 Harlan offensive linemen, or defensive linemen, sorry, was on that one, led by 63 Mason Schultz as he got to the ball carrier first in that one too. It's 3rd and 3. Ball on the 4th, or on the 3-yard line, sorry. As the Eagles fans are wanting a touchdown. And they are back in the I formation again, and they're going to give it right up to quarterback keeper. And he's going to be in the end zone. So that's a touchdown for Saydel. Quarterback keeper off to the far side there. He was able to get it in into the end zone. So the second time this year, the Saydel Eagles have scored a touchdown. As it is now 56-6. So we got a flag on the field. And it's against the Eagles. 12 man on the field, I believe. And that'll back him up for this extra point.
This guy is set to kick for the Eagles for the extra point.
The kick is up and it is no good. And we have an injured player for the Eagles. 56-6 for the Cyclones. And we have an injured Eagle on the field. And we'll take a break. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
So welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. As the Eagles look to kick off to the Harlan Community Cyclones after putting a nice drive together, as they now trail Harlan 56-6. And the kick is away, and it's a low squib kick. And unfortunately, Harlan's going to let this go all the way back. He still can't get to it as Lucas Francis ends up getting the ball all the way down to the 1. And he is broke free, and he gets lit up by, it looks like, the kicker, but he got it all the way back to the 40-yard line for the Cyclone offense, as what looked like it was going to be a devastating run back, as he let the ball roll all the way back to the 1-yard line. Was able to run it 39 yards to the 40. And Harlan still has great field position for this drive. As Weston Reese and the Cyclone offense take over on the 4, 1st and 10. As they're going to give it to Noah Schmidt on the carry here. He's going to bounce here to the near side and get about 2 yards on that carry.
Lucas Francis, the ball carrier.
Or that was Lucas Francis, excuse me. Not Noah Schmidt. Lucas Francis on the carry for about 2. So 2nd and 8. Ball in the 42 for the Cyclones. Weston Reese in the shotgun here. And he's looking to his far side. He's going to put it up in the air. And that is incomplete. And we got a flag in the backfield. It looks like that's going to be roughing the passer on the Eagles. And that'll give him a 1st down. So 1st and 10, ball in the 43 after a rough in the passer call. Puts Harlan in Eagles territory. And Weston Reese under center. And they're going to give it right up the middle here to the fullback, and he's going to get about 1 yard line.
Ethan Hazy picks up 1.
Jacob Hazy on the carry, pick up 1 for the Cyclones. So 2nd and 9, ball in the 42 for the Cyclones as this clock continues to run. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. Harlan up 56-6. As we got a flag on the play. And it's going on the Eagles. And again, that'll move a new set of downs for the Cyclones off a penalty. And the Eagles defense of 2 costly penalties is putting the Cyclone offense deep in their territory again. So 1st and 10, balling about the 27-yard line. Weston Reese under center. They're going to pitch out to Luke Francis here. And he's got enough room. He's going to carry a defender about 5 more yards. So Lucas Francis on the carry off to the far side.
5 yards.
So 2nd and 5 for the Cyclones.
Number 36, Blake Brown.
Ball in the 22. With just over 4 minutes left in the game, Harlan looking to put up another touchdown for this. Be 3rd stringers out on the field. So Weston Reese under center. He's going to give it to Lucas Francis again. And he is going to be close to that 1st down marker.
37 Francis carries for the Cyclones. Picks up 5.
And they're going to move the chains. That's a Cyclone 1st down. So
The Eagles
1st and 10, ball on the 17. Cyclones in the red zone. And we got Lucas Francis off to the far side here. He's getting about 5 yards.
Francis carries for the Cyclones. Picks up 4 yards.
And just over 3 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 6. Ball on about the 13-yard line. And Weston Reese and the Cyclone offense take over under center. Give it to Luke Francis again here down to the near side. And he's going to carry the Eagles defense again to the 1st down.
Carries for Harlan. Gain of 5.
They're going to say gain of 5, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Cyclones. Ball on about the 9-yard line. And the Cyclone offense looking at that end zone again in this game. As this offense goes in the I formation, Weston Reese under center. And they're going to give it to Lucas Francis again. He's got a hole, and that is a touchdown for the Cyclones. And Lucas Francis, nice run right there for Lucas Francis. And Harlan, late in the fourth quarter, lights up the scoreboard. 62-6 now. Harlan Community over the Saydel Eagles. And the kick is up, and it is blocked. So PAT no good for the Cyclones, as Harlan is up 62-6. As that kick was low, and I do believe it was blocked or either hit their offensive lineman. But either way, it was not going to go in the uprights. So Harlan Community looks to kick off here. 2:06 left in the game. Harlan up 62-6. And McClure back to receive the punt for the Eagles. And he's been kind of the spotlight for the Eagles in this game, as McClure has been able to run on the Cyclone defense when he is given the ball. As Schwery set to kick off for the Cyclones. And that is a short kick, and it's going to be returned by the Eagles, and he's stopped right away at the 20. So here comes the Cyclones defense as the clock continues to roll here. Just under 140 left to play in the game, as this Eagle offense takes over on the 20. As they send a man in motion here, get a low snap, and he's going to be off to the side. He's going to complete it. Listen, he's off to the races here, and he's going to be tripped up about the 45 in Cyclone territory. So the Eagles moving the ball again late in the fourth quarter. As that was number 5, Dylan Trigg, for the Eagles. A nice little pitch and catch there from A.J. Olin to number 35. And we have a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And he's out of the shotgun. He looked to probably pass again. He's going to shuffle it to McClure off to the far side. And he is tackled about 3 yards shy of the first down. And under 20 seconds left in the game. And the Eagles look to try to get one more play off before the game's over. Under 5 seconds left, they got to hurry up. And that is the game, as Harlan Community rolls into West Des Moines Saydel High School and comes out with a win, 62-6. So your Harlan Community Cyclones, number 1 ranked Harlan Community Cyclones, improved to 4-1 on the year, and the Saydel Eagles fall to 0-5. I'm Brian Martin on the mic, Jonathan North on the camera. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.